In recent times, there has been a lot of information circulating in the media, both social and conventional, regarding updates on WhatsApp. The news claims that a new update is coming on the platform that will enable government to monitor chats and call, and any suspicious messages will be flagged, and subsequent action will be taken. The message further stated that if your conversation is found culpable, such individual will be prosecuted. On this show, we are going to review few of the updates released by Meta on one of their products, WhatsApp, as well as some other trending tech issues as it relates to cybersecurity. What is expected from users and effort from manufacturers to ensure data privacy policy is not breached. Olamilekon Abolade from Oguntech community is here with me in the studio, and together we will be doing justice to some trending tech issues. My name is Abimbola Ilori, and you are watching ICT Today.
Many phone users have more than one mobile number. To activate more than one number on WhatsApp up until now is only possible by multiple WhatsApp accounts. Worry no more, because one of the new features now is you can switch between two WhatsApp accounts as long as they have different numbers effortlessly. Manage your conversations, whether they are for work, personal, or anything else. So no need to download different versions of WhatsApp to operate two accounts. Another feature is screen sharing. This feature works with groups on video calls. This feature is ideal for presentation, project defense, and every other virtual meetings, which involves graphical presentation. There are a few new typing features added to the app as well. For example, bullet list, number list, and block list. To create bullet list, type hyphen and space, then type your content and press enter to create the next bullet, and it automatically creates your bullet. Also for number list, type number 1 and full stop. Space, type your item, then enter the second number, will automatically generate. You can go on and on to generate your number list. The last one is the block list, and this can be achieved by typing right arrow plus space. Type your description, and then block list will be generated. To create the next block list, this process will have to be repeated. Enter button, unlike bullet and number list, does not generate automatically by enter. And lastly, WhatsApp is more committed to your privacy. Here are 3 ways you can help us help you. 1. Don't share your 6-digit verification code with anyone else. 2. If you have lost access to your account, just re-register your number. No one else can see your past messages. 3. Always use the latest version of the official WhatsApp app. We are constantly making security update for you.
Olamilekon, glad to have you again on the program. Thank you for taking our time to join us again.
Thank you for always having me here.
Okay, so let's start with the WhatsApp story being circulated in the media, in the social space. I hope you got the message.
Yes, I
Yeah,
did.
the message states that all calls will be monitored, saved, and all social media platforms will be monitored. Please, how authentic is this message? But before the authentication, are calls and messages being monitored on WhatsApp?
Well, one thing we should know as users of WhatsApp, I would say, first and foremost, we need to be rest assured that our calls and messages are not being monitored.
Okay.
Yeah, people get scared that their calls are being monitored, and there's a message from WhatsApp. Even there's a recent update. Yeah, from WhatsApp to still re-inform people that their calls and messages are not being monitored. Even if you want to start chatting with, maybe you just want to start chatting with somebody for the first time,
yes,
you would
you
see that on a message,
there's
end-to-end
encryption.
end-to-end encryption that even WhatsApp, the company itself, cannot read your messages, because it's just like, even if they want to read the messages, they are just like numbers,
yes.
binary numbers,
bits and bytes,
yes. That does not even make sense to anybody. So if
it will take a while.
It will take like, maybe like several hours.
Yes.
Not even 24 hours.
Before the message
before
can
you can even
decrypt.
decrypt just one line of message. So how easy will it be for somebody to be reading your message?
Okay.
So
hold on. So we've known that messages are not monitored, but another part of the message states that your device will be connected to ministry system. I don't know which ministry is that, maybe information, and you should be careful not to send the wrong messages to anyone. Do not send post or any video against government to anyone. It further stated that it is currently a crime to send a bad message on any political or religious issue. Doing this can lead to arrest or prosecution.
Well, to me and to my level of knowledge and experience, that is outrightly a lie. Okay. I don't think, because there's an agreement with WhatsApp. Okay. My messages are end-to-end. Yes. The only thing is, you don't have to spread false information. Yeah, for everybody is fighting against fake news, false information. You don't have to spread false information. And come to think about it, when there was COVID, during COVID-19, I think there was a lot of messages, misinformation. Yeah. I think there was a time when people were saying we should use salt and water to bathe, and it was misinformation. And the government actually sprung into action to put the issue to lie, and the people who perpetrated these particular messages, they were able to track them down, check for the source of the info. So the only thing is just to check for the source of, not like they are monitoring your messages. We have messages, if you send false messages, not even WhatsApp now, go to Facebook. There are some times when you send some messages that are inappropriate, it will flag it. Yes. Yeah, it will flag that message, that message cannot be delivered, because there are some certain keywords that should not be used. Okay. Do you understand? But that is because Facebook is a platform for, there is no this particular end-to-end encryption for Facebook.
It's an open platform.
It's an open platform for everybody. But WhatsApp is actually private. Okay. It's what I need. I need to have private discussion with somebody. Then I use WhatsApp. So that is what WhatsApp for. And saying ministry, maybe Ministry of Information, WhatsApp will never give them that ability.
Let me even put it here that message, to my best of knowledge, has been in circulation since 2022. And it went viral in India, in Central Asia. Do you get? And it was circulated also here in Nigeria in 2021, 2022, thereabout. It died down. So seeing it coming up again, because of the new policies, new administration, new government, and whatever, people try to bring it up again. But I think this is a platform for everybody to know that though that message is not authentic. If you check the web, you'll see that there are publications even in India. I know that of India. I know that of Times publication that debunk that message. So if there is a publication in India in 2022, same typical message, now I doubt if that message is authentic. And even before WhatsApp would roll out any update of such, like they will give like 2 months prior notice, and they will also give room for a breakdown, and the users, there will be selected few users that will test that updates before it's being deployed. So another one, there is a part of the message also that states that there is a new rule to group members. It says that one blue tick, when you send messages, when it's 1 and it's green, it just shows that it is sent. Yes. When it's 2, it shows that it is delivered. When the recipient is not on ghost mode, let me use that word, ghost mode, you see when he reads it, when your message is read, that's when you have blue ticks. But now it's not saying that 2 blue ticks and this one is rather questionable, 3 ticks. Is WhatsApp releasing 3 ticks?
There's never been any information from WhatsApp to say there's going to be 3 ticks.
Okay.
Right. Just like you mentioned, if there's going to be an update, there's always a feature rollout to say, okay, we want to roll out this particular feature, and if it's going to cause controversial issues like this, they are always made known, and the reasons for putting out such information.
Okay.
What I just want people to say is, I also read it saying maybe the 3 ticks would be like your message is being monitored by the government, and that is outrightly a lie. That is not true. That is far from being true. And there's been a lot of security measures on WhatsApp lately, and I would give them kudos for that.
Okay.
One, there's this issue of, there was a time when WhatsApp hacking, people hack people's WhatsApp, and people start bombarding, spamming people with a lot of messages. But now you have two-factor authentication. For people who have not done it, you have to ensure you do two-factor authentication. It's very much important, such that even when you want to log in your WhatsApp on another device, you get to put in that two-factor authentication to ensure that yes, you are the true owner. And please, when you set that password, that is a 6-digit password, you don't have to share it with anybody. You don't have to share it. It's a password. You might not even have to impute it. Sometimes while you are chatting, it will just ask you, like without doing anything, it will just ask you to impute your two-factor, just to ensure that you are still in control. You are still in control of your WhatsApp. Sometimes I wake up maybe in the middle of the night just to use my WhatsApp, and it just brings it up. I type it, and you are good to go. So it safeguards you. And now the issue of people just coming into groups, WhatsApp has actually made it available that only group admins can now, they can see requests of people who wants to join the group.
It's a security
measure to not just to allow anyhow people join the group. So groups like that. So once they see all the admins, they will be able to see the list of people, and if they are verified people, they can as well just accept them and make them join the group. So these are also security measures that has been put in place. And let's not forget about the end-to-end encryption. Security, yes, nothing is 100% perfect. We understand as well. Nothing is 100% perfect. But, as well as they are working to ensure that we have at least 99% privacy on our chat, I would always recommend it for that. And for their privacy issue, for their confidentiality issue, they've never taken that for granted. So WhatsApp is secured, and even for people, if somebody messages you for the first time that you don't know, it tells you, it notifies you that you don't have this contact on your phone. Are you sure this person is somebody you would like to talk to? You don't have to, it notifies you, this person has never chatted you before. Would you like to continue conversation with this person? If you want to, yes, you continue the conversation. And it gives you option, maybe this person is a spam, you can report the person or block the contact. You understand? And there are messages like that. There are platforms where you can report people, even their WhatsApp businesses. And one thing I also want to mention is that people should stop using fake WhatsApp. There are a lot of fake WhatsApp. Because it is when you start using fake WhatsApp, you are not using the genuine WhatsApp. That's actually in the video, in the package that I did earlier. You don't have to use fake WhatsApp. Use the genuine one, and then you can be free of security issues, because you are using an unsolicited WhatsApp that you downloaded probably from the web, and by so doing, there's a bug. You still expect to take in the confidentiality of WhatsApp. That's not possible. So then you can be liable to any kind of
WhatsApp is not liable.
It's not liable to it. So you get liable to any kind of threat.
What I actually see on privacy issues is that WhatsApp has actually done a lot. The two-factor authentication, even if you send a message that you don't want to be seen again, you can send a one-time view.
Yes.
Do you get? And any message that you want to make public, that is what they expect you to put on your status.
Yes.
So the privacy, the end-to-end encryption is there. But if you now want something to be made known to another person aside from your end-to-end encryption, you can put that on your status. And you can list number of viewers.
People that
Do you
can even view
So
it,
the
yes.
privacy policy on that platform is actually a top notch, and I will give it to them. So the issue of blue tick, 3 ticks, your calls are being monitored, your messages are being monitored. If you send one and you have 1 red, 2 blue, if you have 2 red, you are being noted. If you have 3 reds, you are going to be taken into account and you'll be prosecuted. Is not into play here.
No.
It's never into play here. Government is trying to make life comfortable for everybody.
For everybody, yes.
We should not spread fake news. We should not make life uncomfortable for ourselves with the aid of the access to technology that is on our fingertips.
Yes.
So that's being said, and I think we are now comfortable with that. Now we go to fintech. Do you get Binance exit from Nigeria and suspension of Naira services? We are all following the stories, and it's no more news that how the whole issue started from Nigeria monetary policy meeting, and CBN came up with a directive that a lot is going on that platform that is not appropriate. CBN claimed that Binance is not transparent enough as it should be, and Binance pleaded guilty, maybe as a result of the guilty plea from Binance, or to a sum of $4.3 billion in the U.S. Department of Justice. That's why we come to terms that these people are not actually doing our currency good. With the arrest of Binance executives in Nigeria and suspension of their Naira services, I did a research, and according to statistics, Nigeria falls among the top 10 crypto traders in the world. Some findings even show that we are number 1. You know, Nigeria, we know they carry last. So, what happened? Why the suspension?
Well, let me say yes. Nigeria, according to that report is true. We are one of the top 10. I think if we are not number 1, I can't ascertain that number 1 position. Then we will actually be number 2.
Yes, there is always.
But,
yes.
I know we can't fall short between the first 3. Yes,
okay.
That I am very certain.
Okay.
And we are number 1 in Africa.
In cryptocurrency
in Africa.
trading in Africa.
Yes, in Africa we are number 1.
Okay.
But in the world, I think we are between 1 and 3, 1 to 3. Firstly, I want to go by the words of the CBN governor, Mr. Olayemi Cardoso. He mentioned that cryptocurrency trading is a conduit for money laundering. Okay. That he mentioned. And one thing I want to say is, yes, this we can actually ascertain how exactly true it is. I am not in government. I'm not a policy maker. But, you know, based on the anonymity of cryptocurrency and how anonymous you can be while trading, because trading is anonymous. You don't know who you are trading with. You don't know who you are. Their transactions cannot be traced. They can be traced, but you know you don't know who.
You can't pin it to a
particular source.
Yes, okay.
You understand? So there's this anonymity about cryptocurrency. So if the CBN governor says is actually a conduit for money laundering, I would take it as far as they've actually done their research and they've ascertained some certain things. So I'd say, you know, Binance is not only the cryptocurrency platform in Nigeria. We have a lot of them. We even have we even have the local based. We even have the ones that are built here in Nigeria for Nigerians. But because Binance is an international market, yes, and they've been found guilty of some certain charges like
the
Money Laundering Act, and they were not following through some of these things judiciously.
Okay.
So I would say yes, Binance is at fault. And you know, the fact that you can actually, I would say yes, every Gen Z now, majorly people who use cryptocurrency in Nigeria are the Gen Zs. People who want, we are making money in Naira, but we want to save them in dollar and make sure we get, why the Naira is falling and the dollar is rising, we want to make more money. And so by so doing, we put money into Binance, you know, it gives us a lot of profits, and you take them back to naira when you want. So this is actually affecting the naira. We have to be sincere with
an economic control.
Yes, it's an economic
to salvage the economy.
To at least to make the currency, at least to make the naira a little bit more valuable. This is actually very important. To be sincere, we have to be sincere with ourselves. Let's put our nation into consideration and not be selfish. For example, now, let me give you this example. You want to buy something today, and you make, let's say you make 200,000 naira today, and somebody tells you that, oh, and you want to buy something for 200,000. You have that money, right? But you thought about it. Don't let me buy it. Let me put this money into crypto, into crypto, and you put that money, and in 3 months, yes, your money has grown from 200,000 to 600,000, right? Now you take out that 600,000, right? You've actually benefited from that point. Now you go back to the market. That thing you want to buy for 200,000 before, they now tell you that thing now costs 500,000. Now you will now say the government is bad. Because that is exactly what everybody will say, oh, the country is bad. But forgetting that you have actually cheated the country by converting your own money for your own personal
and inappropriately regulated platform
to also make money for yourself. You understand? Now you are coming back to make blames on the government.
So now, so what does the suspension translate to for the country, the fintech, considering the fact that Binance operation is exclusively regulated in the US? They are regulated in the US, and however, they have gained popularity in the Nigerian economy.
Well, yes, Binance is living, but we still have our local base. People are still trading cryptocurrency.
It does not necessarily mean that it should be Binance and Binance alone.
It is not. It has not always been Binance and Binance alone, even right from start. But because Binance has not followed some things judiciously, and that is what is leading to their exit. And you know, they are not. It's not a platform. It's a platform that is aiding criminals and money laundering, which the government is against.
So lastly, is it still safe to trade with cryptocurrency?
Yeah, it is. People still trade cryptocurrency, but what I would just say is the government has to come to play and regulate the industry and make, regulation is very key. Create policies that would enable, because this is Web3 we are talking about. This is the future. This is the future. So the government we just need regulation. Let the government come to play, regulate it, and and make it.
CBN is being regulated.
Yes,
that platform also be regulated. Thank you very much, Bolade. And we have actually run out of time, and that's how much time can permit us on this episode. Take time now to follow us on every of our social media platforms. Connect with us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and X. Like, share, and subscribe to our videos. Until next time when I return again with another package, if it is digital, it is part of ICT.